is that some people are talking about ownership of land. The land is not titled. So one community is claiming we came here first, you shouldn't be here. The other community is saying no, we were here before you. So we have an issue about the ownership of that land, and then the extent also, the boundaries of that land that is in dispute is also an issue in question. And then there is a mention of political incitement in between there. So I think the security agencies are looking into it. Some people have been arrested. Some leaders have been arrested also. So we are waiting to see how that investigation goes. But I have been there to comfort some of those who have lost their loved ones. And this other part of Tana River that is high up on this other side, towards in between Kitui County and Garissa County, this other side. So I have been there to appeal for peace, but still we have tensions going on there. So our prayer is that everything will be contained, our people will restrain themselves and give an opportunity to the security agencies to do their work.
But this is not really connected to anything to do with the execution style killing that we saw. Was it in Bangale area?
So that is what I'm talking about.
It is still connected?
It is the Bangale area that I'm talking about.
It is the Bangale area?
It is the Bangale area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we are hoping that the security will actually contain it. Some arrests have been done. Like I've said, some leaders, community leaders, some people in administration have been arrested, and many people are recording statements. Security operative have been in the field. So we are hoping that it will be contained. So far, we've seen it's calmed down, but I think the real deal is to finally get people to talk and agree on how they are going to coexist, because you cannot, from where I see it, you can't tell people to move away. People must learn to coexist. Here in Nairobi, we live together. In Mombasa, we live together. But then when people are up in the rural areas, they now bring these other issues. And our prayer is that it will come down. Yeah.
Right. Also a big breakthrough, I think, for the counties, with the president now assenting to the county allocation revenue, right? You can tell us more about that, because we shall be primarily looking also at what is happening with the Senate and in regard to the oversight committee, especially within the counties, and the runoff corruption that is still ongoing as well. Yeah. But I think that is a huge one.
So the county allocations revenue bill is the second most important bill that the president assents to from the Senate. Because first is the division of revenue bill. This is where now the senators divide the money between what is going to the president and what we are taking as 47 counties. So we are very happy this year. There was an increment again. And so all of us as senators are happy that we got a very good increment. And our prayer is that this continues. Although during William Ruto's time, we have seen the share of the counties continue to increase every year. And it's a positive move. But our prayer is that we should go like the German way. You know, the German system of devolution. The counties, what you call the counties here, the regions, they call them the regions there. They have more money than the central government.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're able actually to really plan their things, do their things without.
So they have their own source of revenue.
No, the revenue is collected together.
Together, okay.
and then it's divided. But the percentage that goes to the regions
is a bigger share than what remains.
Bigger than what remains in the center. Yeah. So our prayer as senators going forward is that we will reach there, but we really appreciate what the current president has done in terms of moving our share to a higher level. So now, once we pass what we call the DORA, the Division of Revenue Act, when it is signed, now we come to negotiations between senators now who gets what. Mombasa County, Nairobi County cannot get the same. We look at population factors, we look at land mass, we look at so many other factors that we then agree on a formula. Then we say, okay, Tana River has a very large land mass, but you can't get the same as Mombasa because Mombasa is very small, but Mombasa has a very huge population. So they end up getting more than us, you know. So we have all these factors we take into consideration, and then we divide the money. So then the Counties Revenue Allocation Act now, the CARA now, is signed by the president. That's what I was getting into to explain to that point. What the president has approved now, it means that every county has its own share of the equitable amount, and each county gets its own share. And so they are supposed now to function without a problem. Our challenge with the National Treasury, which Kenyans need to know, is that the National Treasury has this belief that it is working for the national government only. So we wonder what is wrong with them. When it comes to allocation is different, but when it comes to actual release of exchequer release is what we call them, the monies themselves, they give preference to the national government as opposed to the county government. So you'll find our governors are really struggling. They can stay sometime, a month has passed, it's going to the second month, and then they release. Okay, during, again, credit to the president, during Ruto's time, it has been really good. It has been better than when it was before. Sometime back, it used to take even 3 months before you get an exchequer release. But even now, we have that challenge because National Treasury, at the end of the month, wanalipa national government. Governors wanna delay. And then governors, when they are delayed, they have all these problems, you know. They haven't paid workers in the health department. They haven't paid workers in their own administration. So there's a bit of frustration on that side. And we hope, I personally am one of those senators who have been pushing, and there's a bill we are developing, pushing for separation of the treasury.
Right.
So that we have one for the counties and one for the national.
For the national. Yeah, thank you so much. Let me just come to Susion because I wanted just to